Welcome to this lesson on green chemistry, an innovative approach to chemistry that focuses on sustainable chemical practices for a better future. Green chemistry represents a fundamental shift in how we think about chemical design and production, emphasizing environmental responsibility and human safety. Throughout this video, we'll explore the principles, practices, and real-world applications of green chemistry that are shaping the future of the chemical industry and helping protect our planet. Green chemistry is the design of chemical products and processes that reduce or eliminate hazardous substances. In simple terms, it's chemistry that's safe for both people and the planet. Unlike traditional chemistry, which often focused solely on efficiency and cost, green chemistry considers the environmental and health impacts at every stage of chemical production. The goal is to prevent pollution at its source rather than treating or cleaning up waste after it's created. This proactive approach leads to safer chemicals, cleaner manufacturing processes, and a healthier environment for everyone. Green chemistry is built upon 12 fundamental principles that guide chemists in designing sustainable processes. The first principle is to prevent waste rather than treat or clean it up after it's formed. The second principle focuses on maximizing atom economy, which means designing syntheses so that the final product contains the maximum proportion of the starting materials. The third principle emphasizes designing less hazardous chemical syntheses using substances with little or no toxicity. The fourth principle is about designing safer chemicals that are effective yet have minimal toxicity. These first four principles lay the groundwork for environmentally conscious chemical design. Continuing with the 12 principles, the fifth principle advocates for using safer solvents and auxiliaries, minimizing the use of toxic substances in chemical reactions. The sixth principle emphasizes designing for energy efficiency, conducting reactions at room temperature and pressure whenever possible to reduce energy consumption. The seventh principle focuses on using renewable feedstocks, deriving raw materials from renewable sources rather than depleting finite resources. The eighth principle is to reduce derivatives, avoiding unnecessary modification of molecules, which creates additional waste and requires extra reagents. These principles work together to create more sustainable chemical processes. The final four principles complete our framework for green chemistry. The ninth principle promotes the use of catalysis, employing catalytic reagents that are more efficient than traditional stoichiometric reactions. The 10th principle is to design for degradation, ensuring that chemical products break down into harmless substances after use rather than persisting in the environment. The 11th principle involves real-time analysis for pollution prevention, monitoring reactions as they happen to prevent the formation of hazardous substances. Finally, the 12th principle focuses on minimizing the potential for accidents by choosing substances and processes that reduce the risk of chemical explosions, fires, and releases to the environment. Atom economy is a crucial concept in green chemistry that measures how efficiently reactants are converted into desired products. A reaction with high atom economy means that most of the atoms from the starting materials end up in the final product, resulting in minimal waste generation. The goal is to maximize the number of atoms incorporated into the final product rather than producing unwanted byproducts. For example, addition reactions typically have better atom economy than substitution reactions because all atoms from the reactants become part of the product. By designing reactions with higher atom economy, chemists can reduce waste, lower costs, and minimize environmental impact. Solvents play a critical role in chemical reactions, but traditional solvents like benzene and chloroform are often toxic and harmful to both human health and the environment. Green chemistry promotes the use of safer alternatives known as green solvents. Water is the most environmentally friendly solvent, though it's not suitable for all reactions. Supercritical carbon dioxide, which is carbon dioxide under specific temperature and pressure conditions, offers excellent solvent properties with minimal environmental impact. Ionic liquids are another promising class of green solvents, offering unique properties that can replace traditional organic solvents in many applications. Switching to these safer alternatives significantly reduces the environmental footprint of chemical processes. One of the most impactful principles of green chemistry is the use of renewable feedstocks instead of depleting finite fossil fuel resources. Bioplastics made from cornstarch and sugarcane are excellent examples of this principle in action, offering biodegradable alternatives to petroleum-based plastics. Plant oils can be converted into bio-based chemicals for various industrial applications, from lubricants to pharmaceutical ingredients. Agricultural waste, particularly cellulose from crop residues, can be transformed into valuable chemical products and materials. By shifting from fossil fuels to renewable biological resources, we create a more sustainable chemical industry that doesn't deplete Earth's finite resources and often produces biodegradable products. Implementing green chemistry principles offers numerous benefits across multiple domains. First, it significantly reduces environmental pollution by minimizing waste and eliminating the use of hazardous substances, protecting ecosystems and wildlife. Second, it protects human health and safety by reducing exposure to toxic chemicals for workers, consumers, and communities. Third, green chemistry often lowers production costs through improved efficiency, reduced waste disposal expenses, and lower energy consumption. Finally, it improves energy efficiency by designing processes that operate at milder conditions and utilize catalysis. These benefits demonstrate that green chemistry is not just good for the environment, but also makes economic and social sense. Green chemistry represents a fundamental transformation in how we design, produce, and use chemicals for a sustainable future. It's chemistry that works with nature, not against it, recognizing that chemical innovation and environmental protection are not mutually exclusive goals. As we face global challenges like climate change, resource depletion, and pollution, green chemistry provides practical solutions that benefit both industry and the environment. The principles and practices we've discussed today are already being implemented by forward-thinking companies and researchers worldwide, creating a cleaner, safer, and more sustainable chemical industry. By embracing green chemistry, we're not just protecting our planet for future generations, we're also creating new opportunities for innovation and economic growth in harmony with nature.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.